Hello. Welcome to the Fit and Free Show, Dog Edition. My two dogs have decided to join me again today. They're trying to learn to be mellow in the Head Hutt. They're doing a pretty good job, so I'm going to let them while I do my arm stretches and invite you to join me to whatever degree feels good in your body. I like to always remind you to make sure and listen to your own body. That's what this is really about. Getting to know yourself and love yourself at least a little bit more. That said, I'm going to start with some breaths in and shoulder shrugs, and then exhales, squeezing the diaphragm on that exhale. Breathing in, bringing the shoulders up, snap, crackle, pop, holding there, and then and on that exhale, really squeezing all the air out, and then relaxing the belly, breathing in, bringing the shoulders up, and encourage you to make a little noise if you feel like you can. It's helpful. And one more breath in. And just letting the spine curl, rolling down or collapsing down as the case may be. And I'm holding on to my knees just to help hold up the body as I round the spine. Rounding the spine and then coming back upright. I'm going to keep these legs out in front of me since the dog's moved out of my way, and do a little forward folding with the chin aiming toward the toes, which I have. I can't quite see. Let's see if I can adjust this without messing everything up. Maybe. All right, so I got my toes pulling back, and I'm going to be shifting from the hips here where the legs come into the pelvis with a relatively flat back, chin aiming toward toes, toes pulling back perhaps, and using the hands. We could reach all the way to the toes if that's comfortable, but also anywhere along the legs. Sometimes I like to hold on along the thighs somewhere and just provide a little bit of gentle traction. And again, I'm still hinging from the hip, which is different from hinging from the waist, which is what a lot of people do when you say bend to touch your toes. So it's important to feel that difference. Both feel good, but they're very different action. Bending from the waist is actually like bends the back backwards a little bit, so it can make it harder to reach your toes depending on your level of flexibility. Bending from the hips can feel like more of a stretch on the legs, but actually brings you quite a bit closer to your toes usually. All that said, let's do some of each. So after the straight backed stretch toward the toes, I'm going to then relax the spine around down toward the knees. And I'm, in this case, starting from that forward bend position. So I'm getting down a little further than I would otherwise. And then rolling back up, bringing the spine all the way back up to upright, maybe bouncing those knees. And let's do that again. Forward folding toward the toes, maybe taking a breath or two there with a flat back. Pulling the body closer, upper body closer to lower body, but still keeping that back relatively flat by aiming the chin for the toes. Pulling gently with these arms, using the legs, and then I'm going to round down with the forehead toward the knees. And again, taking a breath or two there before rolling back up. Let's do one more of those because I can feel that releasing happening. On the exhale, forward folding, aiming the chin for the toes, pulling that upper body over the lower body for a breath or two. And then rounding the spine, aiming the forehead for the knees. And just relaxing into that for a breath or two before rolling back up. Let's bounce those knees out again. I'm going to come back to face forward. Man, my dogs are being so well behaved. If you could see them over here, you would say, what good dogs those look like. I'm going to do some spinal twisting, taking my right hand to left knee, left hand behind the body, and that's to add some gentle traction from the bottom through the torso, with the neck and the eyes last, looking behind me, and then unwinding all of that from the top back to the bottom. Let's come back to center and taking the other hand, left hand to right knee, right hand behind the body, and puppy is coming this way, twisting through the torso, last with the eyes. What you got, puppy? And then coming back to center. No, give me that. Give me that. No paper for you. Come here. Come here. Can I have that back? Thank you. Thank you. What a good puppy you are. What a good puppy. Let's do some arm stretches across the body. Bringing it across the body with the other arm. Just enjoying some release through that shoulder. Some circles one way and then the other way. Using the opposite arm to help hold the weight of it and encourage that arm to relax. Getting some grinding in there today. I'm going to just shake that out, wing it back a little bit for a counter stretch, and bring the other arm across the body, up high, down low. Enjoying some loosening up with some circles. And the other way. Winging that back. Shake it out. Let's do some more shaking off. Shake it all around. Put your left hand in. Put your right hand in. Put your left hand in and shake it all around. Remember that? Now you do. Anyway, I hope you're having fun with whatever you're into, remembering that you're worthy of your own unconditional love. You are enough exactly as you are, and also you can probably do more than you think. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being you and letting me be me. Thanks if you like and subscribe. It does help me out, and I appreciate it. Check out the description if you want to learn more about the Head Hutt Mega-Sculpture or any of my other endeavors. It's all down there. I got a new school group. That should be down there as well. Check it out. And I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now.